Namaste everyone. On behalf of Fliki Flo Pune chapter, we warmly welcome our special guest for today, Pamela Kishore from Spain. It's a great opportunity to introduce a yoga coach, guide, mentor, Pamela Kishore. It's indeed a pleasure to have you with us, ma'am. Pamela Kishore is a certified yoga teacher and founder of Centro de Yoga Veddh. She started her journey of yoga in 2008 and got her first certificate from the International School of Yoga in Madrid in 2012. She pursued her career in yoga and specialized in yoga for pregnant women in 2014. In 2015, she did Ayurveda formation with Dr. Prachiti Kinikar in Pune. In 2016, she specialized in yoga for kids. In 2017, she did a course with Helen Grain from Madrid. In 2018, she did Fisiom Yoga that specialized in yoga anatomy in Barcelona and meanwhile started imparting her classes from Studio Veddh in 2015 from Sauta. In 2020, she did an online course with Dr. Vineeta Ketkar on medical yoga. In 2021, she studied biomechanics of asanas with Conchita Morera from Zaragoza, Spain. She also imparts crash courses on Ashtanga Yoga, Vayus, Chakras, Koshas, meditation and mantras. Her philosophy is yoga is the beginning and yoga is the end. Let's all of us get benefits of her knowledge and yogic practices today. Thank you.
Namaste, Pamela.
Namaste.
Could you please tell us about yourself and how did you get into this field of yoga?
Hi everyone, I'm Pamela Kishore and today I would like to share my journey of yoga with all of you. It was some years back that I had an emotional imbalance and I was not feeling too good with myself. So I thought of joining a yoga class, and at that time I was in India. So I went to a yoga class and initially I was lost in the class, but as the time went by, my teacher, she used to encourage me to come to the class and be there. So as the time went by, it was like I realized that I had started taking a liking for it. So when I came back to Spain, I joined another yoga class, and there the teacher saw something in me and she encouraged me to do the teacher's training course. So my journey of the yoga formation began in 2008, and since then I haven't stopped. I've been doing different types of yoga formations and courses every year, but what I realized was when I started my yoga studio in 2015, my experience taught me a lot, and I also learned a lot from my students.
How has the Spanish culture adapted themselves into a class of yoga?
Yoga is a science of well-being. So the Spanish culture, they've been very curious and open-minded towards the discipline of yoga, and the journey has been very enriching and positive.
How do you cope with different levels in one class, and how do they face the limitations?
In our class, we have a lot of bells, blankets, blocks, the wall, ropes, and we also have a lot of variations in the asanas. So each one, like under one roof, listening to their bodies, within their possibilities, they do the asanas, and we don't have to adapt to yoga. Yoga adapts to all of us.
What is your experience of yoga and what message you would like to give the world?
My experience in yoga is that it's not only about giving, but it's also about learning from my students. When they have difficulties in the asanas, then I discuss it with my teachers, and then it just adds to my learning, you know. So it's all about daily living yoga. As Guruji says, the body and the mind is different every day. The body is different, the mindset is different. We just have to accept, adapt, and go with the flow. Yoga for me, it's a journey to go inwards. It's the knowledge of the true self. So as you go inwards, you start feeling a sense of joy. There's a state of equanimity. And there's more control of the mind. And as we have more control of the mind, we are in the state of equanimity. There is more detachment to the emotions and to the feelings. And in this way, there's less suffering. So as we reach that state of less suffering and we go more inwards, there's a sense of joy. And this sense of joy, we start manifesting in all that we do. And that is true yoga. I would recommend everyone to experience the blissfulness that yoga can give all of us, as living in harmony with the universe is living life with love, joy, and abundance.
Thank you very much, Pamela, for sharing your experience with us, and wish you all the best on your journey.
Thank you, Fliki Flo Pune, for giving me this opportunity to share my yogic experience with everyone. Thanks to my dear friends Sulekha, Ushaji, Rosa, and Lavina for making this happen. Namaste.
Namaste.